Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to refilm this, I think. This is my second time trying to do this. I think the first one ended up a little too long, but I wanted to give you kind of like a life update, some new things I've picked up, journal update, of course, and some, current teas that I'm drinking. So what should I start with? I should start with my journals because that's what you guys are here for. Sorry, this is like, I'm working off of a very small space. My pod is still not delivered yet. It's going to be another 2 weeks before that happens. But I miss my stuff and I'm excited to get everything unpacked and actually live like a regular person and not out of boxes. Okay. 66 was what I flipped through the last time I did a journal flip. And I've just got a few pages that I haven't shown you guys. I'll do a separate video for the flip through. 67, that was soon after, filled that up very quickly, another 013 insert. And then I've got another 13 insert in this, which is my current journal. So I had lots and lots to say. That's what I've got going on with my journals. I have decided that I really don't like the 003, only because I've recently gotten into watercolor, and I don't like the way the watercolor sits. If you can see that, it kind of just, the pigment just kind of settles, and it doesn't blend as well, I think. I've really come to appreciate that kind of thinner paper and how it takes watercolor. And so you can see that I just started this as my number 68 originally, and I decided I just really didn't like it, so I actually put this into a different cover, and I'm going to use it as like a random journal, art journal or something like that to use, because I really, really like the way the 13 takes different mediums. Mediums? I'm having a mind blank there. So that's what's going on with my journals there. Picked up a lot of new things. I'll start with this pile here. We were at the Seattle Art Museum and I picked up one of these, which is a typewriter eraser. I've always wanted one of these. I thought that would be really cool as part of my stationery collection. They had these beautiful notebooks in different sizes printed like old book covers. So this one's Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice, and it's letterpressed as well. Very, very pretty. I love notebooks this size that I can always throw into my handbag. They also had these really cool zipper bags shaped like mason jars. They're supposed to be leak-proof and dishwasher safe. I think they're meant for snacks, but I bought them to house like little goodies for pen pals. I thought that'd be a really fun thing. You get 4 in a pack by Kiekerland. So got that. And then I got, this really cute card. I like collecting cute cards and then just sending them in pen pals. And then this comic notebook by the Unemployed Philosophers Guild, if you guys are interested. It's got 48 pages, and you can just draw your own comic or illustrate your own story. Each page is a little bit different and varied, so you can really get creative and illustrate different things. Or, you know what would be great is if you got one of these and you are into the Hobonichi challenge, but you don't have a Hobonichi, it's got blocked out squares for you to do that. So all you have to do is just number them for the day that you're doing, and you can do the illustrations on there. That would be a really fun thing. I thought this would just be a really fun, creative change to journaling. So comic notebook. And it's got a tear out stencil for word bubbles too if you want to use that. So there is that from the Seattle Art Museum. Field Notes recently had a really great deal where I think I found it on Instagram. So if you follow them on Instagram, that's a great place to keep track of those fun flash deals. If you purchased anything off their website, even if it was just a $5 pack of pencils, they were going to send you for free the 3-pack of the dot graph paper pitch black field notes. I couldn't pass it up because I've had my eye on this set for the longest time, which is the Field Notes Expedition set. It's 48 pages, dot grid, but what is awesome is it's got this cool tear-proof, waterproof paper, and it's very smooth. It's almost like it's plastic, and it takes pen and pencil very well. As you can see, this was like my previous filming. This is the ballpoint pen right here, and that's what they recommend you using, ballpoint or pencil. This was a Papermate Flare marker. This was a Frixon Pilot pen. This first set of 3 lines was, what was that? I think that was the Faber-Castell Artist Pitt pen. This was what was that? Oh, the Muji, the last 3 lines are the Muji gel pens. This was the Inktense pens. How pigmented is that? That's the Inktense pencil. That was the Micron, and then this was a 4B Staedtler pencil. So it takes different kinds of pens and pencils and markers very well. I really like it. I'm really glad I got this because I was thinking maybe I could use these for hiking because my husband and I plan on doing plenty of that now that we've moved here. And they threw in a Field Notes pencil as part of my order, so that was really cool. I picked up a few things at a local store called Watson Kennedy. Beautiful home goods, stationers store. A little pricey, but I love those stores. I'm a sucker for those places where you just have beautiful curated items, and they had all sorts of little detailed things like quote cards and French flashcards that you could buy a present, have it wrapped there, and it's a beautiful thing. Picked up a couple items there. I've got a robin's egg glass paperweight. Yeah, I guess it's a paperweight. I love birds. I love egg-shaped things, and this is going to be a part of my Jane Austen themed desk setup that I will hopefully be able to show you guys in the future because I'm so excited to get that put together. As you guys know, I love Jane Austen. She is my spirit writer, and I just want to have something put together to just make my desk area feel inspiring and make me happy. And Jane Austen makes me happy. And then I picked up a little box of matches with this really cool vintage label on it. Those were the 2 things that I got. Noodler's Bulletproof Ink. Picked up a bottle so I can use that with my fountain pen when it's done with the disposable cartridges. I wanted something bulletproof because I didn't have that before. Sadly, the label came leaked, I guess, and kind of it's peeling off, which is a little sad because I really like labels of things like that, but I'm really hoping it didn't actually leak. Oh man, it doesn't feel like it's half empty or something, but I don't want to open it and get it everywhere right now. But I have that, and it got really good reviews, so I'm really hoping that stands up well. And teas. I want to talk about teas. I haven't talked about that in a while. These are the 3 that I picked up recently. I picked this up first at the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. This is like drinking a bouquet of flowers. I would say probably not steep it as long as it recommends because it's so strong. And this would be a great one to mix with another black tea to kind of bring down that floral flavor if you're a little sensitive to that. But it's got an excellent rose flavor to it. You get 25 tea bags and sachets. It comes in this really nice wooden box. We were at a Eastern European supermarket. We were just wandering around. We came across it one day while just kind of wandering the neighborhood. And I picked up a Tsar Nicholas II Rooibos and Orange herbal tea. It's non-caffeinated. I love having non-caffeinated teas on hand, just for, you know, when I want something that's not going to keep me up all night. This is great because it's very subtle. If you're sensitive to that very earthy rooibos flavor, this is a great one to try because that orange brings it down. So it's just very subtly earthy and not very citrusy either. You would think with the orange that it would be, but it's not. Kind of just lends it a very almost earthy, fruity flavor. It's really great. I'm actually drinking it right now in my new thrifted Riding to Hounds English mug. I really like it. This is my second cup today, so try that out if you are interested in rooibos. And I recently discovered that Williams-Sonoma in the area carries a whole shelf of Fortnum and Mason teas, which is awesome for a great price. This is 4.4 ounces, and this was $16. I know for a lot of you, maybe that's a lot of tea, but this is loose leaf. This is going to get you dozens and dozens upon dozens of cups of coffee, or cups of tea, sorry. Because if you order from the Fortnum and Mason website, it's $45 flat rate shipping. So if you do order, you probably want to make your order pretty worthwhile and just add on a bunch of things. And I know Amazon sells a lot of their tea blends, but you're paying $40 for, I think, a slightly larger tin. So I would say maybe check out Williams-Sonoma and see if your area carries that if you're interested in this brand of tea, which is my favorite. This is the Queen Anne blend, which is a blend of Ceylon, is that how you pronounce it? And Assam tea. From what I've smelled, I haven't tried it yet because I just got it today. It's a very light, mild, grassy smell. So I can only imagine that the blend itself would probably be on the more subtle side compared to a lot of their black teas. So that's what I've got. And I think that's it. I don't want to make this video too long, but I kind of wanted to come on here and give you guys a little overview and update of what's going on. And, oh, because I've already filmed this previously, I'm going to like show you. If you guys are at all concerned with adding too much bulk to your journals, because as you can see, I myself have that issue after, you know, so much journaling. This is, I'm getting to the end of this insert. This is heavy. I carry this around all the time and it weighs down my handbag. If you have packaging you want to save, if you have labels of things that you want to save, say for this as an example, I recently went to the EMP to buy this pin from the Star Trek exhibit. And say I wanted to keep this label. It's cardboard. It's made up of layers. I would say just peel it off. And then you've got, see, this is like thick cardboard. But once you've peeled off that layer, which is pretty easy, you just start from the corners, kind of give it a peel. You'll end up with what you want. And it's got this flimsy kind of paper layer that you can glue into your journal. Does that make sense? I've been doing that a lot with a lot of box packaging that I want to keep that with. Even say something like this. Say I want to cut that out and save that so I remember the brand of tea. I mean, you can tell there's a thickness to this, but you can take that corner and just rip off the label carefully. And so you can end up saving that memory or that little label packaging, if it's pretty packaging, without adding too much bulk. Because if you added that, you know, that's quite a bit of cardboard to add to your pages. And adding too much thickness to journals it kind of drives me crazy too, but I understand that, you know, if you've been in an insert for a while and you've got a lot to add, it's going to get thick anyway. But this will kind of help alleviate that. So there's a quick journaling tip for you guys. And you know what? I think I'll end it here because it's getting to be a long video. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for, you know, commenting on my videos and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. So let me know if you guys are, you know, what you guys are up to. Any new stationery items and cool stores that you found in your area. If you have questions for me, feel free to add them to the comment section below and I'll definitely get back to you. And I hope you guys had a great weekend and have a great start to your week. Bye!